This week's Q&A's coming to you live from the Delmobile. So,
it is Q&A time.
Get rolling. Does cheat days always contain Cinnabons? Hashtag
No.
get something new. We ate them once. We've eaten them more than once, but we ate them once on camera.
We made one video with them.
But
we'll make one every week if we want.
yeah, we'll do what we want.
So fuck off.
But no, they don't always contain Cinnabons. But I fucking wish they did, to be honest.
Yeah.
How many low carb days before you refeed? And do you ever do no carbs?
Never do no carbs, it's rubbish.
We never really do. People assume, don't they? But we never really do low carbs either.
No.
The lowest my carbs ever get is about 250 grams. And that's basically what I'm on now. Yeah. Now we just hit our protein and fat. Do you know what? Maybe I think it'd probably save us a lot of time to actually either do a video or just write our macros on our head and then walk around like that for a bit.
On our head?
On Delbro's head. Yeah. So no low carb days ever. But how often we refeed depends on how lean we are.
Once a week.
As often as we can, so maybe like once a week. But if we're fat cunts, then you can easily go a few weeks and you don't really need a refeed.
You'll know, like you feel like you don't deserve a refeed if you don't.
Yeah. But also, it's about sanity. You know, you need to be sane, and I do develop really bad fucking obsessions with food if I deny myself for too long. So you just gotta be safe with it. Okay, not in this situation, but I know a guy and he needs help. What do you do if your girlfriend loses her temper a lot and punches you in the face, /threatens, /attempts to chuck your protein down the toilet? She once gave the sorry bastard a black eye. Lol.
Oh dear.
You would have to fucking fire her sorry ass.
Yeah, if a girl hits you,
get her off your butt,
or even shows like anger issues, you should fuck her off straight away. I've digged a few girls in my time.
Yeah.
I once swung one round 3 times and then let go of her, and she went through a bus stop window. Nothing serious, like.
Depends if they deserve it, doesn't it?
Yeah, depends if they deserve it. There's a campaign out actually called, it's like domestic violence prevention, and it's basically like just teaching women how to do stuff like cook and that, and do good stuff.
The thing is,
so they can avoid being hit.
Yeah, the thing is,
and doing stuff wrong.
Yeah. Sometimes they make you do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to say,
drive you to it.
You have to say, look what you made me do.
And in a way, yeah.
I never wanted to hurt you.
Yeah. Why do you always have to do?
Why do you make me do this?
And they do things that like build up into a bigger picture of what they've been doing.
Yeah.
Like, why are you always doing that? Why are you always overcooking dinner? Yeah, I mean, if they didn't do it, it wouldn't happen to them.
This should have been taken out of the oven 15 minutes ago.
People get what they...
You know. Because really, if she cooks something and you burn your tongue on it, well, she's instigating it.
Exactly. I mean, in before feminist fucking landslide on Delbro's page.
In before feminists, or some would say lesbians.
In before vegetarian feminists at Del's door.
What's your 1 MR? I think he means 1 RM on squat, deadlift, and bench.
Well, no. What's your 1 max reps? What's the most number of reps you've ever done?
Yeah, 1 zillion reps. Don't know. Do we? Don't know.
We don't give a.
Who do you think would win in a fight between a gorilla and a grizzly? I think
grizzly.
I think this is your.
I would say a grizzly bear. This is my area now. A gorilla. An adult male silverback gorilla is, what was that statistic, that like fact that we heard that was like, would be like 2 or 3 times as strong as the strongest man in the world or something.
Honestly, that's
ridiculous.
Crazy.
Something crazy like that. Gorillas are sick, like when they run about and snap trees
and smash on the buttresses of trees.
Oh, the chimpanzees do that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, when troops are warring with the troops. But I would say a grizzly bear, due to its, I mean, the actual mass, the actual size of these 2 animals is similar. Although the grizzly bear is equipped with really strong jaws and big fucking claws, so I reckon the grizzly would end up fucking it. Although it'd be a fucking good thingy. Like,
yeah, but really, the grizzly, if it gets hold of it in a bite, you can fuck it up. Like
a grizzlies have literally bitten people's faces off.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what the bone structure of a gorilla's face skull would be like, but it's not going to put up much of a thingy.
And how does a gorilla fight? Does it jab or what?
I reckon it'd just grab and fucking try and rip your arm off or your head off or whatever it gets hold of. Like, same way chimpanzees kill other ones.
Yeah.
But throw a Siberian tiger in that and you've got yourself a good three-way, although the tiger would fuck them both.
Do you plan on travelling to the States ever? Yes, definitely. We want to do the West Coast, really, don't we? Like San Diego and all that shit.
Yeah, I want to meet some
dude in San Diego.
San Dieganese.
Would like to do the whole of that coast and maybe go from the north right down to, I don't know, somewhere. But yeah, soon, probably next couple of years, I imagine. Do you use intra-workout supplements like BCAAs? No, not even once ever in my life, and I never will. Because you really, intra-workout.
Does that mean you take it...
pre-workout, intra-workout, post-workout?
Does that mean you take it after you've started training?
Yeah.
Or as opposed to just before you start training? Do you think your body knows what the fucking difference is? I used to take a few BCAAs before I was doing morning fasted cardio. When I was cutting last year, but that was only because we had BCAAs from something. We wouldn't really shell out on them. They're not. We don't think they're that fucking worth it, and that much of a difference that we'd spend.
Gonna make a negligible difference, if any.
Ridiculous. The muscle wasting fairies over thingy.
She's actually quite a redundant bitch. She doesn't do that much, to be honest, and she's not something to be scared of. She's out getting fingered all the time. Why do we bring fingering into everything? I don't know. How do I pull sleuths? Nothing is working at the moment. Droughting, hell.
Depends how you mean by sleuths, how bad of a sleut. Like real sleuths, then you shouldn't really need much thingy. Put a fucking deceiving picture on any sort of dating site and write
use
something.
Ours if you want.
Yeah,
if you want to use our pictures and get on Tinder or something,
write something thingy about yourself that's not quite true, then sleuths will pour in.
Yeah, lying about yourself is usually good. Especially on nights out and stuff. Usually, if you're a really shit lad, then it can be better to make up a story and pretend to be not a shit lad. Okay. Which of the four was your favourite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Michelangelo.
Ooh, that's a fucking good question.
Michelangelo, but only because...
Who's the one with the side daggers?
Similar name. Raphael.
Well, Raphael then, because I think side daggers are so fucking sick. I mean, obviously they're not... Obviously a sword is probably going to win because you just stab him.
Leonardo.
Yeah, but... And I do like the simplicity of a kendo stick. Someone had a kendo stick, didn't they?
Yeah, Donatello.
Donatello, yeah, but I do like the side daggers, so it'd have to be Raphael, I think.
Okay,
But there's a film coming out, fuck me, her tits are so low.
Oh my god.
Halfway down her body.
Fucking hell.
Did you guys fight a lot as kids? Yeah, probably did, didn't we? But then we got to a point where we just stopped fighting.
Yeah.
Carried on pissing each other off a little bit, but stopped fighting.
You just grow out of it, don't you?
Yeah, stop being a knobhead.
We used to just when Joe was old enough to start getting drunk, then he started being alright, so I didn't have to hit him. But I used to hit him a lot when we were kids, and then one day I jumped on his back and he flipped me over onto the kitchen floor, and that was the one time that he made me cry or whatever. But I hit him again after it.
It's a couple of weeks ago this. Oi mates, what's it like walking down the street knowing everyone you pass is a puny fuck and knowing you're better than them? Sometimes I'm embarrassed by how much better than other people I am.
Dick, I should have gone.
Do you know what I mean? Do you ever get that?
The thing is, the feels
kind of pity for people.
You get bigger feels when you walk past a couple and the girl looks at you.
Yeah, and starts fubbing off in the street.
Yeah, and puts her hands down her pants and that.
And you can see a big wet patch.
Yeah.
And the lad starts crying. And then he comes to you and begs you for tips on how to be a sick cunt.
And she's like, you had one job, just go to the fucking gym, man.
Yeah. How much of a calorie deficit do you do when cutting? 500-ish. If diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and legally prescribed insulin for normal use, would you abuse it slightly for gains, technically staying natty? Is that technically staying natty? I'm not sure it is.
I don't think it is, because you're putting something in your body that wouldn't normally be there.
I think just because you prescribed it, because you can get prescribed juice, can't you, in America?
Juice. Yeah.
Juice. But nah, probably not, you know, because
I don't want that.
With it. Doesn't insulin fuck with your gut?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
I don't want that fucking turtle shell gut.
I don't want that fucking wider belly than me shoulders are.
I know, yes.
It looks wank. No bodybuilder ahead of like
builders.
The fucking whatever year looks good. Like there's a point where they all look.
It's not actually aesthetic anymore. It's just like freaky.
It isn't. It's just how big can you get, mate?
Which cheese does Elderbro recommend?
I like Wensleydale with cranberries. That's good on a digestive biscuit. I also like a good extra mature cheddar as well.
Yeah. Where does the young Elderbro get his steroids from? The steroid shop. Thoughts on Yates/Mensa style training? I've not heard of Mensa style training, but I know Dorian Yates used to just do like really short, intense as fuck workouts, smashing like failure and then negative failure, and
sick.
I think he just do like one sick working set or something, wouldn't he? You know, you can't take.
Can't go and use their protocols like and apply them to nattiness.
No.
Really.
Is that it? That's it. I think that's it. That's it. Done.
That's it. Done. Boom.
Yo, bro.